our first video, S1, we talked about strengths-based leadership and what leaders can do to operate from a strengths-based perspective. In this video, we want to talk about what followers need from leaders. The idea I want to present to you is this, is that leadership is not for you. And what I mean by that is that we've got a legacy crisis. This is something that I call legacy crisis. And that leadership is more about than what's just happening right now. Leadership is always about creating the future and what's going to happen. But most leaders are notoriously short-sighted in the way that they act, in the way they behave, and in the way that they act around their organizations and with their followers. And the problem with this is that it leads to behaviors that just don't work in the long run because they're only looking at what's right in front of them. To fix this, counterintuitively, leadership always has to become more about what you leave behind than what you actually are seeing. And this is why I say that leadership is not for you. Leadership is for the people that follow you. And without followers, you're not a leader. You're just an explorer. The Gallup research concludes that followers need essentially 4 different things from a leader. And these are the 4 things that they need. They need trust, compassion, stability, and hope. And I'll tell you what those 4 things mean really quickly. Trust is about honesty, integrity, respect. Consider this. The best leaders in the world, when asked how they convince people that they're honest and that they're trustworthy, they're actually offended by this. Trustworthiness is not built through anything else than a real, truthful relationship, and that's how trust happens. Compassion is all about caring, happiness, friendship, and love. People at work need to know that somebody at work cares about them as a person. In the book Strengths-Based Leadership, there's a great quote I want to share with you, and it says, if you want people to love your company, if you want people to love your organization, it has to have a heart. And I think that gets at the heart of what the compassion is really about. The third one is stability. And what stability means is security, strength, support, and peace. And those are some of the other kind of terms that roll up into this idea of stability. And nothing creates the idea of stability in an organization faster than the idea of transparency. If you can give your followers a sense that they can actually see what's happening in the financials of your organization, they can know how to contribute, how their own strengths can contribute to help making it a more successful place. And the last one is hope. And hope is about direction, faith, guidance. And this brings us back to kind of where we started in terms of creating the future, and that this is what leadership is about. It's never just about what's going on right now. It's always about creating a potential future and a better future for everybody involved. And if leaders aren't going to help us see this way forward, who will? Give your followers trust, compassion, stability, hope. Because after all, leadership's not for you.